Welcome back to part 3 of my Margaritaville Cruise vlog series. Today we are stepping ashore in Nassau, Bahamas. From taking a car ride tour of the island, exploring downtown, hitting the beach, and soaking up the final night on board, let's dive in. I started off with a shuttle ride from the cruise to the Nassau, Bahamas port. The moment you step off the ship, Nassau's energy surrounds you. The music, the colors, and the people instantly put you in an island state of mind. To really experience Nassau, I hopped in for a car ride around the island. It's the best way to see history, culture, and everyday life.
We got our independence in 1973, so the King of England is actually the head of state. From here to Miami is only a 20-minute ride by plane. From here to Fort Lauderdale is 40 minutes. And from here to Orlando was 1 hour, so it's that close. Tourism here is our #1 industry. Local banks is #2, so one Bahamas dollar, one American dollar equal 1 for 1. Now this is downtown, which is the city center. This is pretty much very expensive shopping. Now we celebrated our independence on July the 10th. You see these two flags to the side here? These are what we call our national flag. The black and the flag is for the people. That's the cousins. The yellow is for the sun, and the blue is for the ocean water. The black in the middle of the flag tells you to be a 75% black country. #1 language here is English. They teach a little bit of Spanish and French. But doing Spanish and French class when I was in school, I was in the bush doing the ganja. So right now it costs me $95 to actually do a Spanish class. Now when I bring you back down there, see those lime green pillars in front of you? That is the flea market. For all of your hats, your bags, your wraps, your t-shirt, I drop you there, you do all your shopping there, you go right back to here, it takes you back onto the boat.
That's where the best price is?
Yes, that's the best price for all of your shirts. My island is 21 miles east and west, and it's 7 miles north and south. Population, little over 400,000 people. Now with downtown, most of these stores in downtown now have been taken over by the Chinese. The Chinese are here. Down there, we drive on the left. Left is right and right is wrong. You're gonna see that as we go. Remember now, left is right and right is wrong. So we can always tell the outer town people. Now with all of our banks, the Bahamian and American dollar is 1 for 1. This is one of the countries in the world where the Bahamian is 1 for 1. Today being Sunday, all of the churches are gonna be full at about 10, 11 o'clock. #1 religion down here is Baptist. The Baptist, the Catholic, the Anglican. And right after church, a lot of the churches would give out free food to some of the less fortunate people. So they cook food to church, or they bring it from home, package in place, and they give it out to some of the less fortunate people. Now, because we're so close to because we come under England, we come under the King of England. This is actually our governor house. Now, the governor is actually the representative of the king. So any information you need coming into the island, that will come in from the king to the governor house. This is actually her palace. Because it's the people's house. Trump lives in the White House. Our governor lives in the pink and white house. Now that used to be a statue of Christopher Columbus in his young days. He was a liar, a pirate, a thief, a murderer, and a rapist. So I don't know why they're gonna put him in front there, and I'm here. Put me there. But a guy came there one day with a maul, and the statue is gone. He was swinging and swinging and swinging till the whole statue came down. Oh yeah, say it again. Now, at any given day, the temperature gets between 85 to 95 degrees. Right now, we're into the hurricane season. Hurricane season starts June the 1st, and also the summer season starts June the 1st. So it's going to be hot, hot, hot. So time as y'all get back that time around after 10:30, 11 o'clock, you're going to feel the real Bahama heat. It's early in the morning. In front of us now, this is one of our oldest forts. This is known as Fort Nassau. This was the first fort in the island. So when Christopher Columbus came ashore and he said he found land, he lied. People were already here. He didn't find nothing. People were already here. So he was a liar. This used to be our first fort right here. See now, this is now called the colonial. And right here, this used to be our first governor, Wood Rogers. See statues right there? That used to be our first fort. See, they tell if you drive on the left is right and right is wrong. So we can always tell the outer town people the majority of the time they're on the wrong side of the street. Right now, that is now your U.S. Embassy. Now, if the boat leave you, they're responsible. If you lose your passport, they can get you back home. You're not stuck here. You're gonna go home. But when? Now the U.S. Embassy has a whole $200 million embassy that they just built. $200 million. All of these property around here, this used to be a beach. They sold it to the Chinese, and look what they did. Build a mega, and they build a mega, and they build a mega, and they build a mega structure on it. All this behind it, this is known as Margaritaville, and they give you a good day pass for the day. It comes with, I think, about $100. You have the pool, the beach, and they give you some lunch. This is Junkanoo Beach. This is one of our party beaches. This is the beach where they take it all off. You know, once they start to drink that Bahama rum, the ants start to bite them, so they start to take it off. So if you're gonna go down to this beach later, you got to know, you got to be careful. Tropical drinks, they have all the tropical drinks, all those sweet, delicious, sexy, very important tropical drinks. They got all of them right there. We're gonna be going westward. We're gonna stop here at the Long Wharf. We are gonna get out, take some night photos at the beach. There's no tour without taking some photos at the beach. This is gonna be our first stop. Now this is one of our public beaches, but it's opposite the harbor. You guys gonna take some night photos here. Now all of our beaches are public beaches. The private beaches are the beaches behind the hotel. All of this here is actually Nassau Harbor. During the hurricane season, the big waves come all the way. You see how thick this wall is? The water come right off of the water, come way over here. To the right, that is also our container port. Now that boat should not be anchored in the harbor because the cruise ships turn around right here. Now I don't know if our military has saw them yet, but I'm sure when the military come to work, they're gonna tell them they all have to leave the harbor because you're all in the danger zone. So we're gonna stop right here so I can take some beach photos, and then we're gonna move. Okay, family? Now this is the tour. So every time you stop, photo. Every time you stop, photo. Now if you need to take a quick photo, just say Mr. Nice Guy Photo. There's a switch on the window right there, mama. Put it down, and there's a switch right here to put it on if they want to take photos at the back, okay? So let's go. Let's stop to the beach so you can take some photos right here at the beach.
Of course, no trip to the Bahamas is complete without some beach time. The water here is just unbelievable, crystal clear and perfect for relaxing.
Over there, behind the buoys, is actually the Atlantic Ocean. So when you get those big storms come across, they come over here and they push all the sand all the way over here. All that sand came off these beaches. These beaches are gonna be full at about 10 o'clock. These beaches are gonna be full with people coming off the boat. The fish fry, one of our food villages, all of your fish, shrimp, lobster, peas and rice, corn, macaroni and cheese. This is one of our food villages. This is the spot. And then we're looking for Bahamian food. This is where you would come to get all of your Bahamian food. The day is Sunday. It's closed now. This opens up at about 2 in the afternoon. So a lot of people go to church in the morning. Then in the afternoon, this is where they would come. They would come and they reach like this.
You guys sell conch?
Yes, ma'am. They sell the crack conch, the conch fritters. They sell all of those things, mama. All those nice, delicious things they sell. Conch salad, conch fritters, you name it. Whatever's made with conch, they sell. None of our guests down. We don't take none of our guests down to the free hospital. I'm gonna show you that when we get back uptown. I'm gonna show you the free hospital. Go ahead, mama.
It's like if a woman have given birth, how much they have to pay?
No. Once you go into the free hospital, you don't pay to give birth in the free hospital. If you go private, you gotta pay to born that baby because they want their money and they want it now. Oh yeah, that's private. Now we have the local police and we have the local military. Now police is responsible for the rock. The military is responsible for the water. This is our Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. They are responsible for all of the schools. And Ministry of Education, they are responsible for all of the schools in the island. Pole going, lamp pole. Each one of these lamp poles are brand new. Speeding at night time. Speed. Most of our accidents are caused between the hours of 2 and 5 going home. Coming from the club. Fall asleep behind the wheel. That's where most of our accidents happen up. So when we see tourists on this side of the island, we know they lost. Now you guys can come right over here and blend right in because you're cousins. You guys can come right in and sit on the wall with the boys and chip with the boys. They know you guys are one of us. You guys are cousins. But you put the white people on the wall, when they get there, they're gonna look at them straight. See all these houses here? I've been through the 4 and the 5 hurricanes. Look at them. See all they are? Look at that. See that? All these houses that are built through category 4 and 5. Now, people, now, see this one? See that? All these old houses here. See that one back there? Someone living there. See that one right there? See the roof is gone? See the breadwood tree? You see the house there? The house is gone. And most of our schools are church schools. You pay. Very much expensive. Right across the street, the government will come right here on tomorrow morning. They will open up there and give some of the homeless people free food. They get free food right there. Now the government supply that. The government supply that free food. See these two stores right here? These are brother and sister. These are two Chinese. This is a Chinese food store, and right next door is the wholesale. The butcher in there is a Chinese. The shelf boy in there is a Chinese. They hire their own people. And everywhere you go, they get camera looking over them because they don't want nobody to take their money.
Like when you buy something and something wrong with it, you can return it.
You gotta return it. Now this is our, I showed you the police college. This is our police headquarters here. And this is where you find most of the high-ranking police officers right here. This is, now any complaint you have about anybody in the island, that is where you go. Commissioner, assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, that's where you find all of the big boys inside there. This is now your U.S. Embassy. $100 million. The new one. Herschel Walker now is the U.S. ambassador. That's Trump boy. That's Trump boy. He's the new ambassador right now. Now this is the free hospital. Now once you go in here at the Queen staircase, if you go halfway up, take some photos, be careful coming on, because if you fall, you're gonna go into the Queen, you're gonna go into the free hospital. Either you go to the hospital or you're gonna go to the dead house. So I'm gonna be right here. You guys are gonna go down inside there, take some magnificent photos. We're gonna meet right back here.
The shirt that I'm wearing is the Bahamas emblem. Bahamas coat of arms. National fish, the blue marlin. National bird, the flamingo. Conch shell for the marine life. Green for the pasture. That beautiful sun is for beautiful sunshine. I don't know what that's doing there, but that's the Santa Maria. Now, folks, what you're looking, we're going to walk slowly as I explain this. What you're looking at here is not an act of nature. All of this started in Virginia, Remington, Virginia. A very historical British territory in America. Lord Dunmore was an ex-governor, slave master. He made the British felt that the French and Napoleon was going to attack the Bahamas. Taking 600 women, men, and children, bringing them here and enslaving them and forcing them to Margaritaville Del.Sol. Hold on a bit. Using no dynamite, no explosive, just cold chisel and hammer. 90 foot deep, 150 feet long, and 50 feet wide, taking everything to the top to build the forts. If you look at the forts around the islands, they look like old steamroller ships. The reason being why, imagine, in the 1700s there was nothing out there, and if you are passing by boat and you saw those forts, you would assume that this is sea and not land. An illusion the British used to protect their territory. Now, in case of an attack, have a blood attack. They missed us and ended up hitting Haiti, turning Haiti into a French territory. Now, in case of an attack, it had been said that the governor and his family would go into the governor's mansion, coming through a tunnel, bringing them here to Fort Fincastle, coming through the fort, coming out through a tunnel next to the stairs, making their way back to the pier where their boats would have been rigged and waiting. This tree here is over 200 years old. It grows from the top, coming down, finding its way to the dirt. It sows into the rock like a sewing machine. It's called a banyan tree. In Africa and India, you cannot cut it. It's sacred. They say when Moses made sacrifices to the Lord, they build their altars underneath these trees. If you look here on the wall, you will see the chisel marks on the wall. These are the original chisel marks. The nails are there because they used to have souvenir stores here, but now they moved them to the top. Because with me giving you the history, them trying to sell you things you won't comprehend and understand. This is a slave engraving in the middle right here. Now, King William really didn't like how Lord Dunmore took in the Africans and enslaving them. So he wrote him a letter telling him, I funded you to build a fort, not to enslave anybody. But he ended up dying in the year 1837. But it's neat.
You see the waterfall?
Yeah, this is one of our hotels. The Chinese rented the restaurant at the bottom, and in less than 6 months, they bought the whole hotel and closed it down right here. So this is another one of our stores, which is called the Rum Cake Factory. Good morning, honeys. Good morning.
Here we sampled different flavored cakes. My favorite was the original with pecans, but all of their cakes are nice and moist.
Compared to US beer is made with 5%, our beer is made with 7% rum. So you come down here, a 6-pack of them, you're gonna start to feel a little bit buzz. And if you eat too much of those rum cake, you're gonna start to feel a little bit buzz. Now your Visa cards, MasterCard, debit cards, all of them could use in these pints, but these pints give you more of the Bahamian dollars. There's also ATMs inside of Atlantis that can give you American dollars, because Atlantis mainly deal with a lot of American people. Now, we're going over to Atlantis. Now, the bridge that we're going to be going on is called Sidney Poitier Bridge. Mr. Tibbs. Sidney Poitier, one of our black homeboys. Don't mind him in the U.S. A lot of them go off to the U.S. and hit it big and forget where they come from. See, Mama, she is back home now. She came back to her roots. Don't care how far you go, it's going to be longer coming back. Now, this bridge is going to take us over to Atlantis. We are going to be able to go inside of Atlantis, walk around, take some magnificent photos. Now, to the left is actually a FIFA World Cup beach volleyball, beach soccer stadium for free. Then see, Sidney Poitier Bridge right here, Mr. Tip, see right there? Sidney Poitier is a black payment that act and he act and guess who's coming to dinner and also in the heat of the night. The black guy in the heat of the night, Mr. Tip, he's from here. Now today we have 3 boats in the harbor. Can you imagine 7 boats in the harbor at one time? That's a lot of people. See to the left, all to the left is where the boats would come in. Now when we was on the beach, that's shallow. See all that down there is deep water. See the deal? 3 boats in the harbor today. All of the beach buildings, it's the world famous Atlantis. See the arch in the middle of the hotel? That is the Michael Jackson Suite. That's called the Michael. Atlantis is sitting in the Atlantic Ocean. So when those big hurricanes come ashore, Atlantis get extensive damage from those hurricanes. Get your photos, guys. Get your photos. Get your photo of Atlantis. Now coming over here, we got to pay a fee of $2 for every time we come. Coming over here, this is an expensive city. If you buy it over there for $1, you're gonna pay almost $5 over here. Lunch for 2 people over here can run you to a little over $100. In the hood, it's the same food, $50, $60. Fish is fish, chicken is chicken, ribs is rib. All is the same. Just that you're paying for where you're at. Island. Nassau is made up of 700 islands. Only 35 of them are people living on them. This is the smallest and this is the capital. So everything come to us. Coming over here, you want to swim with the sharks, you want to swim with the dolphin, want to do some of those nice booze cruises, all that is done over here. And this is me, Mr. Nice Guy.
Thank
That
you.
for you.
This is how we get connected with Mr. Nice Guy.
You have your card. So anything happen to you, anybody coming down here, hey, check with my boy, Mr. Nice Guy in the Bahamas.
Is there any other way to get in contact with you or just this number?
This, well, once you get there, I'm on Facebook also. I'm on Facebook, but you find me quick as Mr. Nice Guy.
Okay.
I don't like to tell people my name because I'm working. So my working name is Mr. Nice Guy. All these stores come on the Atlantis. Atlantis, if you ain't paying Atlantis rent, Atlantis wants you out shop. See, Atlantis put the bank out. Wendy's is going over there now. You get the burger and fries over there for like $10, $15. Or you go over here and get it for $29. I'm gonna drop you all off here at the Coral Towers. This security booth. So you guys gotta walk straight ahead. You see the circle ahead? Not the small one, the big one, right there. That is gonna take you inside of Atlantis. I'm gonna meet you all right back here.
I didn't get much footage inside since they don't really endorse recording in the casino. This is an outside view of Atlantis.
Oh, yeah.
From pastel buildings to stunning ocean views, Nassau is full of surprises at every turn.
Over here for $134 a day, and it comes with 4 people to the room. everybody still have access to use Atlantis property. But a day pass itself over there runs at about $250, $300 for the day. And the ship, they charge you more because the ship got to get their cut from it. Yeah, the excursion don't mind nothing off the ship. Whatever you buy on the ship, you're paying double. You're paying double on the boat. And on the ship, they put you on a big bus like that. 29, 30 people. That's a lot of people. So that means if some come early, some come back late, you got to wait. You can't go nowhere. Now, the bridge that we come over on is called the Sydney Poitiers Bridge. That's the new one. This one is the old one. This was the first one from the early 60s, 70s that they did. Look at the work. Look at the work. See, the roof on this is gone, but the building code structure is strong. He live upstairs there.
What?
He live upstairs there, on that building, right on the porch. That's his home. But the homeless people, wherever they can lay their head, they make that a home. So if I have food, and I go into one of those homeless areas, and I see homeless people, I give them that food. I will never throw food away. If I have guests, and they want to throw food away, I say, no. Put it in the plate. I can take it to someone in the hood. Give it to someone. But I would not give them food that I wouldn't eat. This is the private hospital here. Visa cards, MasterCard, debit card. Good quality service. Once you spend your money, you're going to get served. Mama, this is Shirley Street, honey.
Oh, okay.
All of this is Shirley Street. All this is Shirley Street. This street use Artima. Notice, the traffic is dead. It's Sunday. You come with it tomorrow, this is the main thoroughfare coming from the east, all the way going into the west. And then the one on the other side come from the west, going into the east. See, this is the front side of the hospital. All this is the free one. So tomorrow, yeah, this is the free one now. This is the front of your U.S. Embassy. This is where your tax-paying money gone. Some of your tax-paying money gone right there. Let me tell you, the hotel walk in now, U.S. Ambassador, that's where some of your money. To the right hand side, all of these are courthouses. Child support court, woman judge. Juvenile court, woman judge. Divorce court, woman judge. Supreme Court, woman judge. We in trouble. See the building back with the green windows? That is now our Supreme Court, the highest court in the island. Right here, this used to be your first jailhouse. Built back in 1873. This jail used to house 50 men at one time. 1 man per cell. Now we have a jail with house with over 3,000 men. Everybody sleep on the floor and the bucket is in the corner. Not the toilet, the bucket. Right? Jail is not cable TV, air conditioned, bunk bed, recreational room. You forcing them to come back. Put them in. That's why a lot of people like federal jail because it's better.
Right.
Huh? See the county jail and Rikers Island, they jail. They teach you not to come back. So once your boat leave this afternoon, this entire area closes down. No night shopping. They don't want no night shopping because they don't want the young thundercats on the local side come in town to arouse the tourists at the nighttime. We have enough of them running around downtown now in the day. You don't want shops to be open up at night and you don't know where these fellas can come rob you, run right back this way and run in the hood. They try to avoid that. So there's no night shopping after 6 o'clock. The stores closed down, all of the stores, no night shopping. This is where they make all of our money. Like I tell you, 1974, this where they want us to put our money. The 3 fools went to rob this bank, but they didn't realize that they were surrounded by 5 churches. So when they came over there, they didn't survive. 5 churches. God prayed for them 5 times before they laid them out. I see what I call them? 3 fools. Mama, all this is Shirley Street. All this is still Shirley Street. So now, once you get back into town, they got some hustlers down there. You know, Mama, they still put the stuff on your hand, and they charter, they say, give them something for charity, don't listen to that garbage. Boss man, you be careful down there, because they want to sell you all kind of things. If they can sell you the ship, they'll sell you the ship, okay? Because they got some talk. If they can sell whatever, down there, they got a lot of talks. You got to know what is right from what is wrong. When the jumping guys right at the flea market, do all of your flea market shopping, the ship is going to be right there. You know what time your boat leave. Leave on time, because if the boat miss you, then you're going to be calling me. Because you got only one man you know down here, Mr. Nice Guy. So you guys be safe, be good, and enjoy the rest of your day.
What time did you say it opened?
The food village opens up at about 2.
Oh.
So it's too early to go down there. Now, a taxi from here to there could run in about $15 there, $50 back, but it's worth it. You gotta get some good Bahamian food down there. The delicacy down there is the conch. The crack conch, the steam conch, or the grill conch. Then you have the conch salad. You have the conch fritters. Then you have the chicken, the ribs, the fish, the peas and rice, macaroni, cheese, plantain, mixed veg. They got everything down there for you. All of the food is cooked to order. So once you get there, you order, you wait. Okay, family? Your food is gonna come hot. Nothing is prepared already. Only the rice. But all of your meat, they cook them fresh. All these vendors down there, these are local vendors, but this is where they do more of swim with the pigs. So you guys be safe. It's a little bit slow around here, so you don't have that much people around it, but you can move around. You guys just be safe and be good, okay?
Hallelujah. And the word of God says, He came and walked with men, and we beheld His glory. Yes.
One of my favorite stops was the straw market. If you love unique, handmade crafts and souvenirs, this is the spot for you. I was so excited to find this store. I was looking all over for a store that sells items that use UV light technology to change colors. I was so determined to get one of these shirts. Shout out to the YouTuber that showed me this in their video. I eventually had to ask a local if there was another store that was open on a Sunday that sells these items. The original store I wanted to go to was closed. Luckily, this store was having a sale. When you buy 2 shirts, you get a free tote. This is me just going at it, trying to find what shirts I like best. Okay, this is the last one.
Now they change colors.
I thought it was so cool how these are gonna change from the sunlight and going indoors back and forth.
Well, listen now, everybody. Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Whenever the Lord is passing by, come on. You can say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Whenever the Lord is passing by, give the grass, all over the world. Everywhere you go.
Trying Goombay soda for the first time.
What it tastes like?
Cream. You have pineapple in there.
After a full day exploring Nassau, it was time to head back to Paradise for our final night on board. The last night was all about live music, great vibes, and celebrating the end of our amazing 3-night getaway. And that's a wrap on my 3-night Margaritaville Cruise experience. From onboard fun to exploring Nassau, this trip was unforgettable. If you missed part 1 and 2, go check them out. And stay tuned for more adventures to come. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.